Good morning, everyone. Hope we are all ready to start.
Good morning, Neha ji.
Good morning.
Morning.
Here we are on Narad Bhakti Sutra, and we just finished the first section with six sutras yesterday. It was just a glimpse of definitions what Maharshi Narad had given about divine love. Now, in the next section, he talks about what bhakta is all about, what bhakta looks like, what does he feel, what does he act and react in this world. And true bhakta, that's what his definition start in the Sutra 7th today. This also connects with the common challenges of feeling the love for the divine. And most common challenge is that we don't feel its presence. When we come back to the world, we often forget about that. We contemplate beautifully in meditation, connect with divinity, but getting busy, getting attached with our conscious world, we again cannot feel the same sense what we feel in the moment of silence. So where does this bhakti goes? How the mind still keep running towards the world and let go such a beautiful feeling when it's already there. All these challenges Maharshi Narad explains in his beautiful sutras, and it's again, if we break it down, we will understand what he really means by bhakti. Bhakti is not divine love to be experienced in meditation, just like love for anything or anyone in the conscious world, that we always have expectations, we always have desires, we always know something to gain or something to find, and most of the time, the finding happiness is the expectation. Bhakti is not about gaining anything. Love is not about gaining. It's all about giving. And that's where most of the time, with the name of love or bhakti, with the divinity and its connection, every bhakta start with asking for asking the path, asking the happiness, asking for peace, even asking for moksha. When you are in love, there is no need to ask. You already have got your beloved, your Aradhya, your Ishtadevta. What else is there to ask for? Rest He already will give you when it's needed, when it's required. And who knows better than Him? But coming from the first stage to second, where we are ready to sacrifice our own expectation, our own ego, surrendering our own limitation to Him, and let Him decide whatever He wants for us. This is what the true bhakta comes to a stage. So in Sutra 7, as it translates, because it is the nature of renunciation, there is no element of desire in love divine. So let's understand what is holding us back to experience this love divine, and how do we give up that to connect with this immortal love? Let's start sitting comfortably, closing your eyes. Take a moment simply to withdraw your attention and centralize to yourself, connecting with your body, breath, and mind. With a single pointed awareness, I would like you to observe your body, breath, and mind in this harmony, in the balance, both interrelated with the thread of flow. As you connect with the flow of breath, you can feel the flow of energy in body and the flow of mind at the same time. Mind to center on this united flow of attention. awareness. All three align in a perfect harmony. All three balance themselves with each other. And as you observe, any change in breath or mind will change the pattern of other two. I would like you to start focusing on this balance, the synchrony, the harmony of body, breath, and mind together, to effortlessly reach to a stage where you are part of one. Soon enough, you'll come to a stage where all three will not look different or separated. You will be connected with the flow, and mind will merge effortlessly in this flow. When you focus on this oneness, there is no thought or distractions or diversions on its own. Even if it comes, simply bring it back to the harmony, to the balance of three together. As you experience the beautiful balance between the conscious world of yours, allow your body, breath, and mind to continue working this harmony and balance, where you simply move your attention to the silence, to the calmness this balance has brought you to. Simply observing the calm state of mind where there is no thoughts or distractions, the clarity of mind, the silent state of mind. Now, from the silence, I would like you to bring up the idea, simply asking yourself, Bhakti, the love for divine, what it means to you. When you see yourself as a bhakta, what do you see? Without a judgment, without any analysis. There is no right and wrong. It's a bond between you and the divine and what this bond means to you. Open your heart Connect with yourself. You may visualize yourself doing it, your sadhana, your bhakti, your own ritual to connect with the divinity. And as you do that, I would like you to connect with self, understanding what is that you're expecting to gain. Why is this important to you? Why this bond at all is relevant? Is this what you truly connect and want? If this is you who truly wants this, why? Because it gives the peace, calmness, it supports at the time of adversity, or is the strong desire to be close to your loved, beloved. The love for the divine may have any form, a form where Meera was a true bhakta, as a friend, as beloved. What is your form? How do you see him? As love of your life? Or do you see that at all? To begin on this beautiful journey in a path of love, starting off this journey, it's important to understand why do we take this journey at first place? Is this the right path? There is no right and wrong in love. All the forms is you. So without the judgment, let's understand why bhakti. When you see yourself as a bhakta, as a devotee, when you see the divine right in front, where does the conversation start? Where does it end? In this whole conversations with your beloved, with your Aradhya, with your Ishtadevata, is it to gain or is it to give? Whatever you have gained, regardless of bhakti, in your life, all the ups and downs, good and bad, success or failure, pain and pleasure, all together, what all you see, what part of bhakti do you see in your life journey? The moments of happiness or the moment of pain, when the bhakti is strongest? When is this connection the strongest? Let's bring your awareness on the moment of silence again. Let's take a deep breath in and with exhale, clear our mind again. Connecting your mind simply through the words you hear, the words you hear from me, but coming from Maharshi Narad, the sutras translated by the great masters. And as you hear from them, bhakti, devotion, the love for divine is not about receiving or gaining. It's about giving endlessly without a condition. When you hear that, do you connect with yourself? Do you feel the bond between you and the divine is you giving endlessly without a condition, without a demand, without a question? When you're ready to do that, when you're ready to take the path of bhakti, starting with surrendering, surrender all your demands. The moment we have this bond for give and take, it's a trading, which we do constantly in the worldly relationships. We give love, but we are expecting in return love, respect, acknowledgement. With love with the divine comes with no conditions. The bhakti has no limit, no condition. You may gain nothing, but you're still happy simply to be with your beloved, to your Aradhya, in your bhakti. Moment you give up all your attachment and desire, expectations, need for any acknowledgement, no need to be seen. Love is sacrifice, and for divine love, we must sacrifice. Giving up ego. There is no me in this relationship. I and mine have no space here. To give up even your own identity, surrendering, sacrificing your own duality into the divine, becoming one with the infinite. Is no longer you and him, no separation, no duality. Only the love that sees no boundaries, no limitation. In this state of surrender and sacrifice, let go all the thoughts of gaining, desire, even desire for the union, desire to be one with him. A bhakta never comes to demand anything from the Lord except more and more love for him, and that is the love in his heart. Remain steady and grow in all dimensions. The very essence of devotion lies in the spirit of renunciation. In love, nothing more sacred than the beloved. Let's take a moment of silence again, comparing where you are and where you need to be. Understanding the challenges in between, accepting and acknowledging your own limitation on this path. Then you are ready to connect and accept is aboard. None of the limitation matters. Let's surrender that as well. Let your heart expand, overflowing with love for Him, which seeks nothing in return. Whatever you get means nothing to you also. When you found Him, you found everything. When you connect with Him, that bond is everything. Nothing else matters. In the eyes of world, it may count as struggle, but in the eyes of Bhakta, there's no struggle, pain, or pleasure. He's beyond all of that. Surrendering the expectation on the path of bhakti is essential. This path, this bond, this relationship with the divine is not to gain peace, liberation. It's only to gain love. I would like you to remember and contemplate on Meera, seeing the life of Meera. Life was full of struggle and pain. There was no pleasure, no success, no name. Tortured by her own, no comfort, no peace, no harmony in the world outside. But yet, she was peace, she was calm, she was the Bhakta alone. Nothing bothered her, nothing disturbed her. No matter how much pain was given by the world, she never cried in pain. She was in love. No matter what world gives back, are we ready for this? To surrender the conscious world to be with Him in whichever form He keeps us, in whichever way He would like us to live, without being affected. Love is also blind, does not see from the world of eyes. It blindly sees only His beloved. Having Him, once you found everything, and there is no need for anything else. Sacrificing the very vision of the world and the world beyond is part of the sacrifice, which the divine love requires at first. This path, bhakti, and the love for divine is not to be understood, to be experienced. The individualities in such devotee who has turned totally towards the Lord comes to turn away more and more from the usual anxiety and the efforts of the conscious world, material world. The mind give up the desire, the thoughts, and the duality effortlessly. The name of the Lord, who alone is required, who alone is enough. Then no matter where you see, what you gain, all is His love. The vision to see the world must go. To understand this love, which is blind, which means sacrifice, which means nothing of your own, all Him and nothing but Him. Time to take a moment to reflect on your journey. From here on, are you ready? Are you ready to give up everything what you have understood so far, what you have gained so far, what you relate so far, and starting this journey blindless, blindly, effortlessly, without anything to gain in return. The ultimate is Him alone. Between you and Him, nothing else is there. Nothing else will be there. Ready for the sacrifice? Let's contemplate. Let's understand. Let's be ready. I would like you to connect with your sankalpa, with your intent for the journey ahead on the path of bhakti, on the path of divine love. All you need is just you, ready to give up everything of yours to be you alone. And once you are, you're walking with Him, towards Him, to be one with Him. Setting your path, setting your intent, being ready to take up. Gently bring your awareness back to the harmony, back to the balance of body, breath, and mind. Slowly taking a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Observing the movement, reconnecting body, breath, mind together. As minds to start connecting with the conscious world around, you experience the energy, flow, sensation back in the body. Reconnecting with the flow of blood circulation, heartbeat, any distant smell, the feel of chillness on your skin, bringing yourself to the present moment. Very gently take a deep breath in, fully inhale and hold your breath as long as you are comfortable. Exhale slowly, moving your fingers a little. Stretch and move your toes. Keep your eyes closed. Interlock your both fingers, both hands. Stretch your arms upward. Stretch your upper body up. Gentle, nice stretch. Bring your hands down, relaxing your arm. And you're fully connecting with bodily sensation. Feel fully connected with the present moment and your day ahead. Very gently open your eyes looking down. Taking your own time for your ready.